Despite all that we do to support families, we have to be realistic. Our total fertility rate is still likely to fall far short of replacement. We are not alone in this. It's a challenge confronting virtually every society today. If we relied only on births, our citizen population will shrink. We would age more rapidly, and there would be fewer younger Singaporeans to support a growing number of seniors. Over time, this would have profound consequences for our economy, our society, and our ability to keep Singapore going. And that's why for many years we have supplemented our population by welcoming new citizens. This is not new. Singapore has always been shaped by immigration. Throughout our history, people have come from around the world, contributed to our economy and society, and made Singapore their home. Nearly all of us have parents, grandparents, or great-grandparents who came to Singapore from somewhere else. Earlier this year, I visited the revamped Malay Heritage Centre in Kampung Glam. Its galleries tell the story of a people shaped by journeys across the Malay archipelago. And that story is not unique to our Malay community. The Chinese came from different provinces across China, and our Indian forebears arrived from across the subcontinent. Others came from the Middle East, Europe, and many other parts of the world. They spoke different languages. They brought different customs and traditions. But they all came here in search of a better life. Here in Singapore, they built homes. They built businesses. They built communities. But most of all, they built Singapore. Today, newcomers continue to be part of our Singapore story. Some are our family members. As more Singaporeans study and work overseas, more are forming relationships across borders. 1 in every 3 marriages now is between a Singaporean and a non-citizen. So more families are blending cultures, traditions, and experiences in new ways. Others come here to work. They bring skills, experience, and expertise that we need. They work alongside Singaporeans and help our companies and industries grow. And over time, some decide to stay and put down roots here. Take George Wall and Chika Imakita. George was born in England and Chika in Japan. They met in Singapore in 2011, fell in love, got married here, and decided to make Singapore their home. They immerse themselves in our community, volunteering, mentoring young people, and even serving in the SAF Volunteer Corps. Last year, they became Singapore citizens. Congratulations, George and Chika. Their story is not unique. Every year, many others make the same commitment. For the first generation, it may take time to fully settle in. But for the next generation, Singapore is the home they grow up in. They attend our schools, and they make lifelong friends with Singaporeans from different backgrounds. And our young men serve national service together. In every cohort of NS enlistees, we see many permanent residents and naturalized citizens. They come from different backgrounds, but once they put on the uniform, those differences matter much less. They train together, they serve together, they stand ready to defend one another and our country. One of them is Yashwant Naga Sai, or Sai, as his friends call him. He became a citizen just before he enlisted. He excelled in training and even volunteered to extend his NS to help his unit prepare for a major combat evaluation. Earlier this year, he was named NSF of the Year. In fact, Sai could not be here tonight because he's overseas training with his unit and continuing to do his part for Singapore. Thank you, Sai, for your service. That's why being Singaporean has never been about ancestry or where your family first came from. It has always been about commitment, a commitment to put Singapore first, a commitment to our values and way of life, and a belief that whatever our backgrounds, our future is ours to build together. These convictions are captured in our national pledge. This year, we mark its 60th anniversary. When it was written in 1966, Singapore was barely a year old. Our pledge is more than words. It is a promise to build a democratic society based on justice and equality, a promise to become one united people regardless of race, language, or religion. Generation after generation, we have kept that promise. 60 years later, we are no longer the fragile nation of 1965, but we remain a small country navigating a far more turbulent world. And the ideals expressed in our pledge matter more than ever. So when people come here, embrace our ideals and values, and make the promise of our pledge their own, they do not weaken our identity. They strengthen it. They bring fresh perspectives and new energy. They contribute to our communities. They add to the Singapore story, just like the generations before them did. And this is how we will continue to welcome newcomers into our Singapore family. Our aim is to refresh our citizen population at a measured and sustainable pace. At the same time, we will continue to manage the size of our foreign workforce. We welcome foreign manpower to complement our local workforce and support our economy, but we do so in a careful and controlled way. We will always ensure that Singaporeans remain the majority in our own country.